everyone. I wanted to do a video to explain to people something I thought would be kind of fun. What if you needed money right away? Like you couldn't even start a side hustle. You didn't have enough money to even hire someone or pay for software or, you know what I mean? So I was sort of thinking, well, what if I needed money tomorrow and I didn't even have time to build a website, or I needed to make the money first in order to do my side hustle? Well, there's obviously stuff you've always been able to do. You can babysit, you can dog walk, you can deliver pizzas, you can work at Costco, like whatever, all those kind of jobs, right? But what if I wanted to use my expertise a bit here on teaching side hustlers? What would I recommend for you to do? And one of the things that I think might be interesting for you to do is consider being a Fiverr person yourself. So Fiverr, I have some videos on it in the starter kit, which you should get. But Fiverr is a gig place, and it's got people all over the world. They charge all kinds of different amounts of money. In the old days, it was just cheap. It was called Fiverr because it was $5. Like somebody would make you a logo for $5. And you probably still can get that, but that's like some far off overseas country, somebody, some desperate person will do it for $5. But there's also people from all over the world who are professionals, like professional graphic designers who are on there who charge $1,000 for a logo. So Fiverr's really come a long way. So if you were thinking, how could I use some of my teaching expertise, I would join Fiverr. And so you have all kinds of stuff you're probably not even aware of that is marketable on Fiverr. I'll start with the obvious, which is tech type stuff, design. If you have sort of an art geeky background where you could, I'm geeky, so I can say that. Could you make someone a logo? Could you set up their website for them? Could you, like some of the stuff that you might know how to do because you learned it as a teacher or just as a hobby, could you do some of those activities for other people because they're looking for it on Fiverr? And some people want people from Canada and the US or Great Britain. But, especially local, like a Canadian person might just want a Canadian person to do their website. I had someone say to me the other day, I would prefer it was somebody local, they call it local, to do my, whatever the thing was, because, sensitive data, which I don't actually know. I don't know how far you want to take that one, but someone will hire you because you're Canadian or American, or because you live in Montana, or you live in wherever. Also because they want to support local, right? So you could say local blah, 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 serving people in Utah, serving people in Saskatchewan, like whatever it is. Go on Fiverr. Think of all the things you could do to help someone. Could you edit their writing? Could you write an article for them and research it? There's tons of people looking for people to write. They'll hire you to write a blog post for them. And it's super easy. Like they might want you to research, I can't even think of all the bazillion things you could research for them. Top 10 list of best microwaves under $20 or $200 or something. Like you could research that yourself, easily write an article for them, and they'll pay you $50 or whatever. So, there's that. There's also being a virtual assistant, right? They want you to do X, Y, Z. You're very reliable, dependable, efficient. You would be, I don't want you doing these things long term, because I think you can make more money than what you will earn as these jobs. But they're quick, easy things that a teacher can just knock out of the park. And I know some of you aren't teachers. You're much higher, worked your way up to maybe higher paying gigs, a little higher. But regardless of where you are in the spectrum of the education world, there will be something on there at Fiverr that I bet you could do. You don't have to say you're you, by the way. If you're a bit embarrassed to go on Fiverr and say it's me doing this job for people, you can say you're Joe Blow doing whatever. You don't have to be you. Okay. Fiverr does take a cut of your income, but right? Even if you're keeping the rest of it, you've earned some money and you've stayed at home on your computer using your brain. So anyway, I just thought I would do a quick video explaining a quick way to make some money for you if doing a gig type thing would be helpful. Okay, I'll leave it there. You keep hustling.